Okay, guys, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Quick one. We are going live on by around let's say 22 minutes. We have to be on live thread on commodities. But we will use like this time to make like a review, ask questions, and get ourselves ready. And be able to know what will happen. So I've done some couple of research, and I've also gotten some feedback from our research analyst, which I will most likely share with you. So we are making some progress, like we did last month. This week, this is our third time for the month of April, March, and sorry, May, and we have gotten about 500 pieces or so. I know that not all of us capture all of them. Like me, I didn't capture all of them. I didn't capture all of them because I didn't capture it because my entering price was a bit different from the entire analysis. So it's not a must that you must capture all, but we are trying to know a situation where you can at least capture 70 to 80% of the analysis. That's what we're looking at. But I end up coming up on positive as well. Anything we are trading is what we usually share with you. That I want to share my screen to allow us kind of interact. Uh, um, so if we are able to meet our target for the month, which is 1,000 pip, and if you want to multiply it in dollars, which will be if you want to capture it in dollar, we're expecting you to have, we are targeting about $10,000 to $100,000, but unfortunately, not all of us have the money or have the willpower to do that. But anything we are doing, we can calculate it in dollar value and know how much it's gonna give us. So once you're able to meet up the analysis, I will most likely end the boot camp because not all of you is trading. So I don't need to wasting my time on what doesn't work for me. So I will now concentrate only on those of us that we are mentoring because I work on target. If I meet my target, at least I will justify myself that I've met the target I call off for. Agreement is 1,000 pip. Another one, that's the target, which is just like an agreement because that's what we expect you to have. And our student, we used to trade on 500 pips, but we are increasing this one to 1,000. Then another agreement is $10,000 to $100,000. That's certain. So if we're able to meet that, fine. So we can only meeting it in cash value depending on your investment value, how much you have you are trading with, so that we can calculate the approximation, how much it will give you at the end, and now follow your risk and be able to achieve that. Because trading is mathematical, it's not emotional, it's not something like illusional, it's something like you calculate, you already know already what you're going to achieve at the end. Like, for example, if you have a business plan that will lose all your money, I will know. If I see it, I know that this business plan can work. When I mean by in this context, business plan means trading plan. If I have an investment plan that doesn't work, if I look at it, I know that this one cannot work. And I give you the practical example about it. Because in this business, what you consider is one, you make your research, you analyze, you invest. So once you do your research properly on particular asset class, you make proper analysis, trying to know how much is most likely going to be, and then we now strike, like we invest on it, and then we come out successful, So if we make our agreement of 1,000, I may most likely end the boot camp and focus on those ones who are already on a proper formal contract with us, which is training and mentorship. I'm a realist. I'm not when I say realist is that I don't know how to define this like a religion to me. So I like to be specific on whatever thing I'm doing, and that's my secret. I'm not emotional person at all. So anything I do, I like to know what I'm doing one by one. That's also the same way I'm teaching you. We have to be sure if we are going to make money or not to be illusional. Do you understand? So that's why you cannot give me anything without giving me direction and expect me to work. It doesn't work for me. So anyway, we have more 15 minutes to interact further. Let me quickly give you analysis before we ask questions. So I asked ChatGPT to give me few feedback currently now concerning the oil and gold, because that's what the market we are focusing now. I asked him, can you give me current outlook for oil this week, including gold, giving a reason why they should rise or fall? So I was specific. Try to know if they should rise, if there's any reason for them to rise or fall. So this is the outlook we are going to look out for. They say current trend now on from ChatGPT, and the source is from Reuters. That's where he got the source from. I think we have shared similar thing with before. They say oil has recently rebound about 3%. Of course, we have seen it. It got to $60 this morning. That's WTI. And the Brent crude got to 62 per barrel. And West Texas Intermediate got to 59, following a drop of to 4 years below. You know that currently the market came down about 4 years. The current market now is about 4 years down. It has not gone down to this point since 4 years. So there are factors he outlined for me that is causing it. He said rising in demand. We have said this several times. The problem, the rising in demand is one of the factors that push the price up. They say improve economic activities within the Europe and China. Please take note of this and take note. Once I mention know that we are talking about a point you have to go home with. So why the price rise was because of economic demand has started improving within the Europe and China. In Arturo, the trade tension, the government, the world powers, they are trying to negotiate on something. So the tension of 100 days ago with when Donald Trump has entered power has really like eased a bit. People have seen it all, try to see it all. So they're not like before that, people that we are full of uncertainty. So they started finding their way around the system and started going back into economic activity. Then another one why the price goes up is geopolitical tension. But this is also correlated with learning. You know, I told you, if the price is down, it can also trigger demand. It's automatic demand and supply matrix. Once the price of any asset class is down, especially a good asset class that always rise, it can trigger demand. So these are the reasons why the market goes up. Do you understand? So now the other potential factor that is causing the price down. This is what we have discussed a lot. OPEC production increase. You know, they have announced that by June they will increase more of the output, which is like which will signal oversupply. Because if there are more supply, the market the price will definitely keep going down. But we that trade on derivative and CFD, all we want to know is to know where it's going. People that are losing now are our big brothers, those who trade on exchange. They only buy, they don't sell. However, they're the one that controls the market. So as market is down, they are all losing. With we can take sell positions, which is short position, and recover. Although some certain exchange has started introducing short positions, like I think exchange in Dubai is introducing such position. There's also an exchange in, I think some exchange in the United States too. Have also introduced a short position, but most exchange only go on long position because what they're trading is not CFD. They only trade, they are not playing on the price, they're actually playing on the real asset classes. Though they may not take delivery of that product, but they can get settlement in cash. They only buy, they don't sell. So we are more concerned knowing the direction. So we can know whether we should take sell position or buy position, because some of us are dealing only on derivative and futures. Another one is the economic uncertainty. Because no, this first quarter, the trade tension particularly is actually causing the issue that may push the price down further. Of course, it has already gone down, which is why the world is negotiating, uh, which is why the world is negotiating the way out of it. So the whole thing is that the more tension on oil on the trade tariff, the more the price is most likely going to keep coming down. You know what I mean? Now, if there is the tension, it will most likely push the price up. Do you understand? Do you understand? So now it's a good opportunity for investment. We're expecting 22% rebound in our company, 22% rebound. If you rebound, we're gonna get 22%. We have already done the mathematics. That's what we're going to expect. So you now um so
Sorry,
you
we cannot hear you. Oh, okay.
So you now, you can also put your own structure, which is part of the thing we are learning together with you, putting a structure that can give you profit. If you don't have a plan, it can never succeed. That's the truth. Write it down. Anything you're doing, no plan, you're only speculating with emotion, it cannot work. Yeah. So also ask about gold because we are holding position on gold. I'm holding two position on gold. I have shared it to you on the screen. The one we opened last week, I've closed them. I'm holding another one because we're expecting that after the balance sheet of last month, the gold price will continue going where it's supposed to be going. So this is the potential influence, the safe haven asset. We have discussed this one several times. We're just repeating it all over. Safe haven demand, the high demand of gold. Those demand has already been placed on exchange, so it can be difficult to cancel them. When I told you gold is traded on future, these are future trading. Futures control the derivative or CFD. They have placed those demand. So that it's already like a market has already been bought ahead. It can keep going that point until when those demands are met. And the currency fluctuation because of a weaker US dollar enhances gold appeal for investors. But the major point of gold going up is not the gold dollar is weak, it's because of the high demand on gold. Now, what could cause it to decrease is possible economic indicators, strong US job data, and easing trade tension. Forget about the job data, focus on easing trade tension. So if the trade tension is over, people will now consider other investment class as safe haven. Because this year, the most important stock that analysts expected that will rise, it was a stock that has to do with IT related stock, IT, fintech related stock, healthcare related stocks, and I think finance, three major stocks that should rise, which was considered as a safe haven for investors this year globally. IT, finance, like fintech and IT and health. So now, if the tension cease a bit, that may be one of the reasons why gold will not continue rising. So anytime the tension begin to ease, there may be a particular rebound because investors may start investing back on other asset classes to make more money. Who are these investors? The major asset management companies, the major fund managers, the major hedge funds, the major portfolio manager. They're the one that invest their client money into all these classes and the price goes up. And they're the major people who trade on exchange. So they decide where they should invest their money. Using those economic realities, they can invest money in all these things and make returns at the end of the day. Yeah, so in the summary, the price is expected a short. So we are also have seen this one several times. The price of oil will be expecting much of going more sell than buying. Why gold currently elevated to safe haven? So gold will be considering buying more of gold than selling of gold. Now this is the oil price today. So you see that the price was up before and began to come down. So now in the next 9 minutes, the inventory report will be out, and last night inventory on API, there was shortage of supply. So now let me give my own analysis. So if the report come out to be they're expecting minus 7 million barrel, minus 1.7 million barrel. So if the report comes out to be negative, it is still hold our analysis to be bullish. So we're expecting on Brent, on WTI, to leave the market around 65 or anything somewhere here. Do you understand? But take note, if China and the US finally conclude an agreement, the price may get to this point. there's a discussion going on. The price may go to this point, but on overall sell, the OPEC is not doing anything better on oil this year because of oversupply. So I was announcing on Brent. So on WTI, we're expecting it to be almost this point too. I'm talking about above 60 and the 63. Let me cancel this. Please take note of all this area now. You can write them down on your jotter, or you can do a screenshot. So we're expecting it if the report come out to be negative, our analysis on buy will continue. We're expecting to hit this point again and this point. So from 58 to 63, that will be about 500 pips. And the 500 pips going by our analysis is around $500 for those who are trading with $1 contract. So if you're trading with $10 contract, you'll be cashing out average $5,000. And if you're trading with a much bigger contract, so you should be expecting, $50,000, $100,000, or $1 million, as case may be. Learning is making money on trading is mathematically. When you calculate it and it works, then you hit it. I don't know if you have a question before we go ahead.
So, sir, please, my question is, this analysis that you just gave, putting numbers to what you are saying, is your findings based on the previous experience, or you is it based on your previous experience, or is this speculation? I don't know. I just wanted to ask that. And number two, is it possible for the 300 pips or 500 pips that you're talking about? Is there possibility that it can go contrary to what you are saying?
Okay, we don't speculate. What we are doing is finding. I've already given you the one we found from ChatGPT, but the one we already know, that's a fact on ground. Please take note of the fact. Why we are saying that is because even in Nigeria, please take note of this. And when I say please, always make sure you take note of those points. Even in Nigeria, the benchmark is for the budget is $75 per barrel. Saudi Arabia, I think their benchmark was almost 70, about $80 per barrel. So someone is driving. I have to move to you. Somebody asking questions. Also, the person that's driving. So now the world benchmark is not 58. The major economic oil producing country is not 58. Go and make your research, all of them. There's no one of them that did their budget for the year 2025 around 58. Remember, this 58 is current price, so the benchmark could be below, but they always give it below the current price. Now, why the price came down is because of the two things: the tariff war and the OPEC decision to supply more. So because of that, we have also did our finding from Goldman Sachs, commodity, Chicago Commodity Exchange, JP Morgan, all the top market analysts, even the HSBC, they've already given us forecast where they're expecting the market to be. I think I've shared it before in our previous class. Who can bear me witness? Let me check who have been here for a long time.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have shared all these things. What the world economists, what they're expecting. So it's a research thoroughly done. So because of that, that's why we know that this particular price is still considerably low. It's considerably low for now. Now, our own prediction now, this is our own. Take note of this statement. Our own now is that, okay, since the world is expecting 70, whatever, let us expect 63. That's our own, because it's easier for me to get 300 pips. Do you understand? So it's our own analysis on taking up our own price. Now, why would you go up? If the trade tension is like the tension reduced as an agreement, the price will definitely go up automatically. Yeah, the world will buy more, and the price is also low. The price will go up. Because of that, it become a very good, attractive investment opportunity because the price is low and the world is expecting trade tension to reduce. The same thing on US stock. Those of us that invest on stock, I don't invest on stock. Many stocks are down. Those stocks I told you now, they are down. So if the tension is and everything, that's already an agreement concerning trade tariff, those stocks will start rising. Now that's why if you're a stock investor, you can invest on them. So we don't speculate on it, we analyze them. Now, why do we say that we have to be selling more than buying? Because of there's already oversupply. OPEC have ended all the agreement that they want to supply more in the market. So that's why we said we will be considering selling off positions more than buying on positions. I have more questions, but I might not be able to answer it. OPEC will supply also international. We don't really speculate. We don't speculate. Okay, yeah, somebody said it. Yeah, we decide. Yeah, OPEC oversupply. Also intentional. Okay, I will not answer this question now. So let's go back to the market. We have about less than 1 minute to end it. Take note of what I said. If the report is positive, it will support our buying analysis. But if it's negative, the market may drop further. With me, I may not buy. I may not sell. But if you want to sell, you can sell, but make sure you always leave as early as possible around 54, around this price. Let me draw it again. Please just take note of all these things I'm saying. Around this area, you just make sure you exist. Don't be the last person, because this is considerably the lowest price for the past 4 years. So it's not good to keep selling it at a low price. Market can catch up with you. Do you understand? So are you all ready? We have 21 seconds. Yeah, there's a decrease. Why? 2 million barrels. So now this decrease now has confirmed two factors now, that the price is low, and there's a shortage of supply of 2 million barrel supply. Do you understand? Now we can considerably consider placing more buy. So if you want to buy, you could have some buy position here and see what's gonna happen. I'm going into the market now. So when we buy, we put our stop loss above off the market support. Please take note of the market support. We put our stop loss off the market support.
So the market support. Now you're talking of if 54.
Yeah. Look at what I mean off here. I want to place a trade. Let me know if I can. Okay. Also, let me show you the market support. Yeah, this area. Yeah, is market support. Yeah, so there's a shortage of this thing. Now look at one thing we are using to buy now. This decrease in the market, lower price, and there's a talk going on. And I believe that this talk could be positive. I believe that they will find a very amicable background to resolve their differences on tariff, so the price will go up. Are we confusing, or we are following the analysis? So on the buy-in, I think WTI has more capacity. Let me show you WTI. WTI has more capacity here. Sorry, let me get something.
So yeah, the whole.
So on WTI, the price I'm having here is like off the market is around 54.98. That's off the market. So 54.98 will be please take note because I'm not sharing the screen. 54.98, I don't know, it's about 378 pips. So what you're gonna do? So I'm risking 3%, which is 3,000 pips. So I'm putting that 3,000 pips as my own SL, or 3,000, yeah, 3,000 pips. Or yeah, it's okay for me. 3,000 pips. Sorry, 300 pips, not 3,000. It's 300. Give me 50, which is around that price on the is. I hope I'm not confusing anybody. I'm so concerned for you to understand whatever thing I'm doing. So if you are lost, just let me know.
So sorry, sir, like this move now, how long do you think it will be hold?
Until we gain it.
Sir, please, the 54.98 is more than 300 people.
It depends on your broker. Depending on your broker, I don't know the broker you're using. But don't mention. Oh no, it's 350 something. That means about 3.5%, 350 something pips. So I'm taking only 3% there. Someone is speaking in tongues.
So, sir, where should we place our take profit, sir?
It depends on your risk. I'm telling you my risk. I put the risk. Okay. Let me answer the question in another way so that you can understand properly. I put my you mean take profit. What do you ask again?
Where should we place our take profit? Since you said we should place our stop loss.
No, I don't put take profit. You can only use these things. I told you the area where we plan to exist. We can exist anything above 60, so you can put a take profit anyway. I don't put take profit.
Okay, sir.
Do you understand? So you can use the exist area, anything above 63, 50. Do you know my reason?
No, sir.
Because if I want to get, let me get more. This business is all about risk management. Profit should flow by himself. Take profit can limit my returns. Do you understand?
Okay, sir.
That's why I can keep it open.
Sir,
so that
sir,
if you want to go and lay again.
So what about when the market went so high and you not put a profit and you not start reversing back, maybe to your entry?
It cannot revise because of I'm not a short-time trader. There's no way market will go up for some certain pips and quickly reverse it. It's not crypto. It's not possible. You can only like consolidate. I will say come as successful. Example is gold. Gold has gone up from here. We bought from here. Of course, did you all buy when we bought? Because we shared the screen. We bought around here. Do you understand? And we have not been watching it. Then it went up also the trade, but we still on profit. So we allow the market to go. Now we are this next movement on gold. I've already moved to gold analysis now. I'm so sorry. Because we analyze gold. This next movement of gold, this may be like a retracement. Unless if you finally close at this candlestick. Here it was the previous resistance, but we're expecting that the bullish has returned, the market can continue going where it's supposed to go. So now, if you hit your buying position here, you can either put your SL around here. Gold is very volatile. And or if you have big capital, I don't know how much you're controlling, you can keep it here. One of our biggest fund, we put our SL here. Because we are not putting SL for you to hit. We put SL like in the sense that if it didn't work at all, it is stop. We are not putting SL for us to hit stop loss.
Do you understand? Worst case scenario.
Yeah, worst case scenario, yeah. So we'd rather keep it there for 6 months and later gain than for us to hit our stop loss.
But won't that hold your money instead of like?
Yes. That's why investment. That's why people will go for a long time. Long-time investors make more money than short-term investors. I have kept a position for 3 years and he finally gained. And that's also why if those days I trade for people, if I have to know who you are, to know whether you can bear what I'm bearing. I don't want someone to put me on pressure. I already know how this market will gain. If somebody wants to talk, what people call a cock, fast, it can't work. Can work consistently. People that make money in this business are people that are on a long-term approach. So let me read some messages. Okay, somebody make a mark here because I'm reading this thing now. Somebody said OPEC Plus was also intentional because they are trying to punish oil producing countries that have refused to adhere to compliance quota. So they are trying to crumble the price for those countries that, they could be right because of, I know when they were warning about people who were not following the agreement. So I see no reason why they not say, okay, we are going to supply everything. Why the market have not stabilized. So people are even saying that it does not even make sense for them to change their mind, say that they want to start supplying. Somebody says, since it's based on fundamental, okay, yeah, I think I've answered you this question. I think you're the one that asked the question on voice note, like verbal. So for your trading, you are position. Yeah, I'm a position trader. Most of us on this channel are probably no. You have come to learn from me, so you should now change your strategy. That's the reason why you are here. Yeah, I was also a scalper like you before. I've done a lot of strategies until I find one that works. Like I told you guys, if anybody check my body language, I don't really even trade forex or most of CA because I've already navigated to other market flow that's also profitable. So don't just stick on one thing because that's where you came from. No, scalping is not a strategy that can be sustainable. Of course, you know that. Day trader is good, but it's not sustainable. Swing trader is better. Follow with the position trader. So which one will you go for? It's not better you go for the one that can be sustainable. That's better. That the one you know that obviously this is not sustainable and you want to do it. Because the scalping strategy was introduced by brokers to make sure you keep trading and keep giving them volume. And you think that is fine for you. Because every day you close your trade every day. So your broker, your introducing broker, your major broker, they are all making money from you because you scalp daily and you're giving them volume. But are you making profit? The answer is no. And they can lead you to over trading. So it's better you understand where the world is going. And then you get there first, or you follow them and get there. Scalping is not a strategy. It's what is called speculating or gambling. So you shouldn't do that. Keep learning other ones. Keep learning the new strategies we are introducing to you. And you see yourself in the next 3 months to 6 months or 1 year, you see that you have become a consistent trader and a stabilized trader. Or let me not put you the word investor. You become a stabilized investor. You know what you're doing. So 3 things you'll be doing with us. We do research. Research is not checking this chart. offline research the investment we are going into. If we are investing in gold, why are we investing in gold? Physical, we try to understand it. If we're investing in currency stocks, which is Euro, USD, or whatever, all this currency pair, they're like a stock. Where are we investing in it? We do our research. After our research, we analyze it, and before we come to this platform to decide whether we should buy them or sell them. Do you understand, Mr. Samuel James? Now, for example, we are done our research on United States. The economy is still unstable because, like, it's still on hold because the world is waiting for a decision on Donald Trump policies, whether they're gonna amend it or not. So now, if they're trying to amend it, the market will fall and the Euro US will fall. And we have a safe position, those who trade on Forex, that was last week, using the NFP. We had the safe position and putting SL around this point. I'm not trading it, so I'm not trading because I've not traded Forex for a long time. Here, why we put it there? Because we are waiting for a decision. So this thing can work at any time where you wake up and see that this market have crashed, just crash, and they have cash out. That was exactly what happened here. I don't know whether when Mensa, are you here? Are you on the chat here? Because you were with us when we were analyzing this thing. One of our data analysts was expecting dollar to keep rising, but when I keep checking the chart, I told you guys the way this is going, that this market can just go up at any time. That you can place a buy and leave it for a long time. I said it within 2 weeks, or not even up to 2 weeks. The market just like boom, went up. Later, it went up. Then when we discovered it, we discovered that the German economy, the Germany, they have already pumped about 500 billion euro into the European zone because of the Donald Trump policy. You know, so that's why, as an investor, you try to be considering some other things. You may not know that things are happening behind the scene. Research is very important. And research can be, you may think it's far from you, it's not far from you. We have tools that can help us do research. We follow big traders, not big CM traders, big major investors like that research for all these guys. And we use some of these sophisticated digital tools. Now we can use ChatGPT itself, ask direct questions, and they will tell you what these guys are talking about. Then we even make research from the mainstream media and the news, trying to get economic data, economic report, and analyze them using data analysis, and now come out to a conclusion. Me, I have some people I paid to make research for me. I pay them, they do, that's their work. They make research, come out with the data. They will decide where you should invest or not. So that's what you should be doing as a trader. As you have met me now, that is the level it's supposed to be. Or you can be on my mentorship for a long time so that you can be getting information about what this investment is talking about and know the right place to invest and become a profitable investor.
Thank you, sir.
So somebody say, how do you scale in your trading when profit I don't stack. We only use trading plan. Are you on? Is it your first time here? Kokoti. We use trading plan.
Live trading. On live trading.
Let me give you an example of trading plan. We use trading plan. When you say my trading, I don't trade for myself. I trade for company. Although I have my personal fund anyway, but I use the same formula, which you don't need a company to use the formula. You can use it by yourself. We use what is called trading plan. Unfortunately, I will not share the company trading plan to you because I'm on internet. So I have a similar pattern. It's called investment plan. They will give to you, which you will follow. They don't allow you to follow your emotion or your feelings. No. Because emotion is what dealt with traders a lot. Emotion and feeling and fear. They don't allow you to do that. They want you to follow even if the market is the most better market, you have to follow their plan. If you don't do it, you have the risk of losing either a contract with them or losing portfolios. They won't be assigning fund to you. I've seen one. Let me check let me open it properly before I share it. So trading plan is what helps you to scale or investment plan. Yeah, this is $5,000 trading plan. So now let me share it for you to see. Most traders don't have investment plan, and that's the problem we face. I started using plans in 2013 through my mentor. Since today, I've not stopped using a plan. Are you seeing this plan? What's your name again? James. Let me call you James.
Yeah, Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So do you have something like this?
I do, but I don't use it often.
So let's say they put a gun on your head and ask you to follow it. If you don't follow it, you die. Tell me, will you end up succeeding on or failing using this plan?
I'll succeed.
Yeah, because emotion is taken away from you. You have to do it. So this is why people succeed. Big company, they have a plan. But the risk is, you see the risk management plan there. So even if you didn't succeed, the company I already know that they're not going to lose their company capital and go out of the business. It's only retail investors that go out of business. Big companies are always there because they don't lose their money. That's also why I don't want to teach you where you can lose your money, because there's no glory in losing your money if they keep funding and losing. You need to become a stable person in your investment approach. That's also why I told you guys who are struggling, you can use GFT AVA. I keep mentioning it over and over again. But if you are not able to understand what the company stands for, you can ask us questions and be able to migrate and see how stability works in business. Now, when you use a trading plan like this, you see how you can scale. Now, this is month of March. Month of May. I think May is about 80% return. Sometimes you may be able to get up to this 80%. Sometimes you may not. Sometimes you may also get above it. Look at it, it's 80%. Those using it should be around 80% of the portfolio when we share it in January. Or some of them may even be more than that. Somebody told me that he's actually more than this. But plan guide you. That's one thing about plan. No, but the most important plan here, James, most important plan here is this one. You see this one, Chukwampi doesn't joke with it. When I told you that I hit 2 to 3% risk, that's this one. I don't even want to hit. Of course, their risk is not 6%. I'm just using it. Let's assume 6% is their risk. I won't even want to near it. That's what makes you healthy, a healthy trader. It's okay. When they check your performance at the end of the year, it's okay. This guy, they check the risk, they check the performances. They know that, okay, this guy is a very good trader. So this is what you need. You can do a screenshot of it. If you want it more, you can share it again on the group, but it's already up. You may see it more. This is a plan. Plan helps you to scale. I think I've answered your question with
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
evidence.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let me know if there's any other person that has a question. We have not exhausted our 1 hour. We have 10 minutes, so we have more time. So do you have a question or
Sorry, just a question.
something?
Yes, a question on the silver. Since silver is also correlated, is in the same category like gold, the way it moves. Maybe you can check it for me and see how it's moving.
I'm not. I didn't hear what you said. Your voice break somewhere else.
Yes, I was asking if you could check for me silver commodity.
Oh, why are you going on silver? Which country are you from? Are you from a silver producing country?
No, I'm from Zambia. I was asking because I see silver moves in same as gold, the way gold moves.
Okay. To be honest, I've not done that investment before. I don't even know much about how it works. Silver. Let me know if I can get it here. So what's the question on it?
I wanted to know, like, how long can it be able to move from where it is now?
No, to be honest, if I'm to do that, I will not give you any precise answer. I can only check it fundamentally. I cannot give you technically. I cannot give you any any um any any fundamental analysis on it, because I have to understand why it move up or why it goes down. So this is it. The price of silver. So I can only give you technical knowledge. Do you understand? So your question is, are you asking why is it coming down and why is it going up?
Yes, I'm asking, like, is it like it is showing the sign of strength? It's going up. Is it going to continue going up, seeing that it is retested there.
I'm watching it going down. Look at it. So if you check my page, it's going down. I don't know why it went up, why it come down. I don't know the fundamental behind it. But let me just give you an example. Technical law is similar everywhere. You see this thing here? This thing here, if you complete like this, I mean, if this market closes like this, like complete, or almost like complete like this today, or similar, even if it's end up like this today, plan to make a sell and put your SL around here. This technical, I don't know the fundamental behind it. SL, because here I now have form of support, that's resistant. Then you could expect, okay, that the problem we have now is here. So the problem we have is here. So if not, you should expect it down to this point. But if it virtually happen, if it didn't happen, what will happen in this market is like this technically. So the market will be ranging. Let me use green color. The market will be ranging like this. If this thing end up, but expect a breakout. Don't understand. If this point break, this market will cool more down. I don't know why it's rising. I don't know why it's falling, but technically, this is a strong reversal sign. This thing here is a strong reversal sign. If you see it like this and it closes, it gives you a very strong reversal market. Let me give you an example. Example is something like this. When you check here, in fact, this one did not even work 100%, but look at what happened later. Then the market crash. So it's a strong reversal. The same way happen when you see it on the rise. Any question?
Hello, boss. Quick one.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Good morning, boss. Quick one. The gold. You said like you showing some kind of retracement. Can you repeat that point that you made, like with gold? Because I'm holding a gold buy position, so I didn't quite get it. I was driving when you were saying something about gold retracement.
Okay. This is the chart. Can you see the chart?
Yes, sir.
And so I'm saying that this thing is possibly like a retracement, this particular bearish, because from these two candidates, there's a big volume on it. So we already buying it. So that I said, if you want to buy it, you could buy it and put SL around here. I'm sorry, I'm using green to mark this in, but I ought to have used red. If you see me mark anything red, you know that I'm talking about SL or sell. Green is bullish. So you put SL around here. Or if you are using a big account, you could put your SL below this support. No go requires big money.
Yes.
Yeah, you put it here. So, but now that what we're expecting is that the balance sheet is over. The world has completed their balance sheet. That's obviously one of the reasons why the market is going up. So this market will continue going like this, and break this particular point. It's gonna break it. Then I'll continue going.
Okay. But for now, it shows that it's going to retrace a little bit before you go back. It has
already.
that's the conclusion.
No, it has already retraced. It's good to buy it at a retrace because there's still volume on gold. That's a serious volume on gold. Yes.
Okay.
So for my own suggestion, never you be in a haste to sell off gold this time until we discover that gold is no more an attractive investment vehicle.
Okay. Thank you.
So any retracement, find an opportunity to buy more. I think, are you flimsy? It sounds like your voice.
Yes, sir, that's me.
I think you are buying on the GFT, right? You have a gold on GFT.
Yes, sir, I have a good on GFT.
Physical gold. Good spot,
yes,
right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now you can as well buy more on exchange, and you'll be able to hold more, even though I don't know the country you are. So you can hold more of it. Like if you check on GFT gold, you can even have up to there's a new update now. We know that it's the token sale is over, so you could have up to 50% hedging. So now most companies are they keep hedging their asset classes on gold and investing more on gold until they begin to liquidate those positions. That's when gold price will start coming down, and we will see it when it started coming down. Don't worry, that's not even a problem. We'll see it when it started coming down. When they start liquidating on the exchange, we will see it because of the volume come from exchange first. There are some parameters we use to know the volume of demand and supply, the volume of order, buy and sell on exchange. Once there are more volume of buyers on exchange, definitely the price will drop. So once there are more volume of sellers on exchange, definitely the price will drop. And once it's dropping, it will start dropping on all platforms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm.
So please, I did get the SL for oil. Did you say
That's a better.
for?
Oh no, I said SL, or as I mentioned XL to be above. That's something I've not shared with you guys. News. I'm so sorry. I will share it. We have 2 minutes. Maybe we can know whether we can extend it. So SL, I said above here. Sorry, below here. SL here, like off the market around 54.
Okay.
I mentioned the reason. The reason is that it will not cut our SL. We don't want the market to cut it because this area, you see this area, is
Yes.
the lowest price. Let me mark it again. You see this area is the lowest price for 4 years. So even without any news, it's a low price, which is good for any buyer. Do you understand? It will definitely go up. That's also why I said, if I see a news that supports sell on oil, I will not sell it because I'm selling at a lower price, which is a wrong investment decision. It's always good to buy at a lower price and sell at a higher price.
Okay.
So now another thing I say is that since the SL could be about 300 pips, it's about 300 something. So I'm taking 3% risk instead of 2.5. So you can take the same thing if it's in line with your account. I don't know how much control you have. You do understand? So then on that note, you can now reduce your volume. If your volume is not your volume like the dollar volume, like your volume in return, loss size on CFD is different from what will be giving you in cash value. So you can reduce your volume to make sure you widen your SL. It's called risk management, and leave it every evening. You go to your cafe, take like chilled ice cream cocktail, be dancing. People don't know why you're dancing because you have investment. You're expecting to cash out. So we are expecting cash out between this point, anything above 60, like here or 63. Do you understand? Now, also say something. If this market come down again toward this point, we'll see buy again. Do you understand? So if you check, if you are been on my mentorship, there's something I encourage our students to be on one side. Don't buy and sell. If you're a buyer, we remain a buyer. If you're a seller, we remain a seller. So that's more opportunity for buyers to make more in the future because sellers have already made profit. I think I've answered your question clearly, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Let me go on oil price to see what they're talking about today. These are things that you need to do when you're trading news. When there's information that come out, you check whether there's any counter information that will make it to go down. That will counter that information. So one of them is oil price. Oil price can give you quick update. Bloomberg can give you on Bloomberg TV. It can give you, but I can't share it here because the Bloomberg version I'm using here, I've not paid for it. Now this is this one come last 22 hours. It's a live coverage from the oil price. They say oil price jump as traders buy deep. You see this caption here. Are you seeing this caption here? They say oil price. So because of the price is very low, so traders have to buy at those lower prices. They're stacking in their orders. Then I want to check if there's any information that is countering the inventory that came out now. I want to check if there's anything Russia oil and gas. There's no one. OPEC Plus turned the oil market by doubling the planned supply increase. Oh, wow. A rising price for Asia's market. The market is well supplied. So why is Saudi Arabia rising? Okay, these are just like okay. There's no news now that is countering the information we are trading now, because it always come up here. This is why it always come out. Immediately they come out, these guys will always flash once automatically. This one says crude oil stockpile as oil price rebound. Okay, so we are seeing most of positive news on the bullish capacity of oil and coupled with supply cuts. So let's see what's going to happen. So you know the reason why we are buying now. We are not buying because of three things. There's some fundamentals talking about. Then there is supply cut, which is this week's supply cut. Then there is hope that the tariff war, the tariff tension will be eased. So if those things happen, the price of oil is most likely going to go up. That's the reason why we key in our buy and we'll be waiting for the market to react. Any other question? Okay, so finally, what we're expecting now, we're expecting 300 pips on Brent, 300 pips on WTI, which is 600. And only God knows how much you're going to get on gold. Gold, let's just expect maybe 300, because gold is a continuous trend. So we're expecting about 300 on Brent. So if it happens, that means we hit about 900 pips. If it eventually happen, we hit 900 pips. You know what I mean? So if you hit 900 pips, that means it will give us approximation of 1,000 pip plus, which will make us hit our monthly target for the month of for this month boot camp. 300 pips on Brent, 300 pips on WTI, and maybe 300 on gold. But gold will keep going up anyway. So if it happen, we have hit our 900 pips. Let's wait from now to the end of this week and the next week, maybe middle of next week, to see where the price will be. And if it happen, we have already cash out. And
Yes, sir.
I wish you guys all the best. Do you have any question?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm having a challenge with the Ava trader. I've been having a challenge to make deposits.
Can you send us a chat? Because we'll be able to see what the challenge you're having and know how we can provide a solution. You guys doesn't contact us. Send us a chat. Or can you send us a WhatsApp chat? Let me share the WhatsApp number.
Okay. I've sent a WhatsApp chat before.
Okay, have a WhatsApp. So
yeah.
Also share your screen. When you send the message, share it. I can even help you talk to them to see the reason. It could be your own reason. It could be their own reason.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. No problem, sir.
My friend Emmanuel Ohiro, you always enjoy yourself anytime we are here. So he's drinking abo or coke. Yeah. So have you all got value? Are you all on trade?
Yes, we are. I am.
No. Okay. Please, if you are also trading and you have difficulty like risk, your trade is going against you, don't know what to do, it's also your duty to chat us and see. We can analyze it and see how we can save the account. Here, we don't want you to lose your capital at all. If you want to lose your capital, you rather use it to go and drink beer. So you know that it enter your body. You do understand? So it's your duty to contact us as soon as possible. For those of you that are busy, you don't have time all the time, you have known the business, it can automate your trade. You can connect to any of this automation we are using. You can put it on MT5 and connect it, then you'll be seeing the same result as well. That's even why the reason why you should join, because you've already known how it works. So nobody can deceive you on anything. And we work with only regulated system. So you can connect and make good amount of money. How many of you is interested on other market? There's no leverage product.
So I don't get, sir. You said how many of us are interested in what?
Interested, you want to learn other market flow, other market.
I'm interested, sir.
Like futures, sport, proper market where the major thing are done, not the chart. GMT5.
I'm present, sir.
Okay, so we will introduce more of our team members. They will come in and start educating you guys on equity, educate you guys on sport, not just educate. After educating it will open you up to the market, see how it works. Then educate your guys on futures, so you can be able to navigate those markets. Remember, the same instrument you're trading here, the same instrument you're going to see there, but a different format. Nobody's giving you leverage or margin. So the risk is not like the one you have it here. The same buy, the same sell, the same movement, but more stable. Do you understand? More stable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the more stable the market is, the more profitable it is. The higher the risk, the less profitable. That's how this business is. So it was always important you follow the profitable part and be a stable investor. So that is all about now. So let's go back to work and continue our daily activity till the end of the way, the working day. We have if you have any other question, feel free to contact us and I'll be happy to assist you. I have a wonderful working day, all of you.
You too, sir. Thank you, sir.